My beloved, cherished child, hear the call of eternity resounding in your soul. For this day marks the unveiling of a divine transformation in your life's sacred journey. The tempest that has long howled around you, tearing at the foundations of your spirit, is yielding to the still, small voice of peace. Behold, the heavens open, and my breath, like a gentle whisper, stirs the clouds that have obscured the brilliance of my presence. A new dawn rises, a dawn not merely of light but of promise, hope, and the unfolding of a glorious story yet to be written by my hand. Rejoice, for I have laid before you a path of radiance, firm and unshaken, woven with threads of my boundless love. Each step you take will be guided by the eternal light of my presence, leading you to treasures beyond your imagining, prepared with infinite care for you alone. Peace will flow like a river through the days ahead, an unending current of calm to soothe your soul, while joy, deep and abiding, will infuse your every moment. Rest, my child, in the certainty that I am with you, listening to the faintest whispers of your heart and the unspoken cries of your spirit. Even in the silence, know that I am nearer than breath, receiving your prayers as a melody that ascends to the heavens, filling them with beauty and delight. Your tears, each one a jewel of immeasurable worth, will not be forgotten. They are gathered in my hands and transformed into rivers of joy, their sorrow dissolved in the overwhelming light of my promises fulfilled. The nights of mourning that seemed endless will give way to mornings of laughter, where the song of your soul will rise unbridled and free. This is no fleeting hope, it is my covenant with you, as steadfast as the rising of the sun, faithful and sure through every season. Let this transformation ignite a flame within you, a light to be shared with the world. Your story will be a testimony, a beacon of my faithfulness, shining for those still lost in their storms. Speak boldly of the miracles wrought in your life. Let your words kindle hope in weary hearts, lifting them to see the dawn that awaits them as well. As you offer encouragement, your joy will overflow, and together we will celebrate the victories, great and small, as the fullness of my promises is revealed before your eyes. Your mind will be bathed in clarity, for I am the light that dispels confusion and fills the soul with wisdom. Trust in the eternal truth of my word, for when I speak, creation itself bears witness to the power of my promise. My love for you surpasses the farthest reaches of the cosmos, an unending embrace that no force in heaven or on earth can rival. Feel my hand upon your life, my presence surrounding you like a warm and gentle mantle. I am the one who blesses your home and causes your labors to bear fruit in abundance. Just as the rains nourish the earth, so too will my provision sustain you, ensuring that every seed sown in faith becomes a harvest overflowing with goodness. With every sunrise, as creation awakens in song, let your heart rejoice in the infinite wonders I place before you, a testament to my enduring care. Every detail of this world is my love letter to you, inscribed in the language of creation. From the smallest leaf to the boundless expanse of the heavens, all proclaim my goodness and steadfast presence. Let these signs of my love inspire you to live as a beacon of hope and compassion, radiating my light to others. Your life, my beloved, will become a living testimony to the abundance, peace, and joy that flow from walking hand in hand with me. Prepare yourself for a season of unparalleled transformation, a time where my grace will abound and my blessings overflow. The trials you have endured will pale in the light of what is to come, for I have seen your perseverance and steadfast faith. The heavens now stand poised to release blessings beyond your imagination. Walk boldly into the life I have ordained for you, knowing that you are deeply loved, eternally guided, and forever held in my embrace. Every prayer, every cry, and every word of praise has reached my ears, stirring the depths of my heart. Even as the storms raged, your unwavering trust in me became a declaration of faith that echoed through the heavens, drawing forth triumphs yet unseen. When you lift your hands to me and declare, Father, I trust you, it is a mighty act of victory, a song of faith that causes the angels to rejoice and the unseen realms to tremble with anticipation of the blessings to come. Behold, a season of harvest and rejoicing is upon you. The seeds sown in tears will now bear fruit in abundance. What once seemed insurmountable will be revealed as the steps of a divine plan, leading you to heights you could never have imagined. Your family will marvel at the transformation, witnessing the power of faith to move mountains and bring forth the riches of divine love. I am orchestrating a masterpiece, a symphony of blessings that will fill your life to overflowing. With each morning's light, remember that the day ahead is a gift, brimming with my divine purpose. Let gratitude and love guide you, for this future, shaped by my hands, is sustained by my unshakable devotion to you. Step forward, my beloved, into the fullness of the life I have prepared. You are my treasure, my joy, my child. Forever cherished, forever held, forever loved. Your sincerity brings me the greatest delight. The purity of your heart, untainted by pretense, shines like a beacon. You need not strive to impress me, for your authenticity is the sweetest offering. I see the truth in your heart, and it fills me with joy. Know this, your victory is near. The faithfulness you have shown will not go unrewarded. Do not allow weariness or despair to take root, for this is a season of fulfillment, a time when the storehouses of heaven will open and pour out blessings beyond measure. You have labored in faith when others rested, you have wept when others celebrated. Now the hour has come for your rejoicing. The harvest is ready, and the fields are ripe with abundance. Behold, my beloved, the depths of my steadfast love for you, a refuge unshaken, an unyielding fortress that encircles your soul with eternal security. My presence is not a fleeting whisper nor a passing shadow, but a constant, abiding reality, whether your heart perceives it or not. I am ever near, upholding you with hands that shape the heavens and guiding your steps upon paths unseen. My desire to bless you flows not from the wavering tides of mortal affection, but from the unchanging wellspring of my divine nature. It is a love unblemished by doubt, a devotion unbroken by time. Let this truth anchor your heart. The blessings I have prepared for you are not mere sustenance, they are an overflowing abundance, cascading into the lives of many. Open wide the gates of your heart, for it brings me joy beyond measure to see you flourish in the fullness of my provision. In the hour when shadows gather and doubt whispers its insidious lies, let this truth resound within you: I am with you. I have walked beside you through the fleeting days of yesterday. I hold you close in the sacredness of this present moment, and I await you in the dawn of every tomorrow. My presence is not subject to the fleeting winds of circumstance, but burns as an eternal flame, a light that cannot be extinguished. When the weight of loneliness presses upon your spirit, lift your voice to me, for I am closer than your breath. I will shatter the darkness with the radiance of my love and silence the deceiver who seeks to rob you of joy and peace. You are mine, my cherished creation, my treasured delight. No power in heaven or earth can sever the bond of my unyielding commitment to you. The storms you have faced were not in vain, nor were they sent to destroy you. Each trial has been a forge, refining your soul, shaping you into a vessel of honor, prepared for the glory to come. The resilience you possess is not merely the strength of mortal will, but the fruit of my spirit at work within you. Every scar is a testament to the battles you have overcome, not through your power but through the might of my love. Know this: you are precious to me, more valuable than the stars that adorn the night sky, and my love for you is a wellspring that will never run dry. It is in this love that you will find courage to endure, strength to rise, and grace to stand firm in all seasons. The covenant we share is eternal, unshaken by the fleeting tides of this transient world. You are mine, and I will never abandon you. Let this truth breathe new life into your weary heart and infuse your spirit with unshakable hope as we walk together into the days yet to come. With every step you take, my hand is upon you, guiding and guarding, preparing the way before you. Together we shall walk into a future overflowing with the promises of heaven, a future radiant with joy beyond measure. This is the season of your fulfillment, the time appointed for you to rise, to claim the inheritance I have set aside for you, and to proclaim the unchanging faithfulness of your God. Rejoice, my beloved, for I am with you, now and forevermore. Lift your eyes and behold the tapestry of your life, woven with threads of resilience, faith, and unyielding hope. You have faced towering mountains, their heights forbidding and their summits veiled in mist. You have crossed rivers that raged with fury, their depths seeking to consume. You have walked through shadows that sought to dim your light. Yet through it all, you have emerged, not by your strength alone, but by the power of my Spirit working within you. The impossible has yielded to the possible, the unreachable has been grasped. For my hand has upheld you through every tempest, and my love has been your anchor in the chaos. Pause now, my beloved, and remember the wonders I have performed on your behalf. Recall the miracles that have unfolded before your eyes, the obstacles overcome, the victories claimed in my name. In every moment of doubt, your faith has burned brightly, a beacon to illuminate the path ahead. Who then can hinder your progress? Who can thwart the plans I have woven into the fabric of your destiny? I have designed a path for you, one that leads to purpose, peace, and divine fulfillment. You are not a wanderer lost in the wilderness, you are my chosen, called forth for greatness, cherished beyond measure. I have commanded my angels concerning you, that they might encamp around you, guarding your steps and shielding you from harm. Their wings brush away the shadows of fear, their presence a testament to my unceasing watchfulness. This is my covenant with you. I am your protector, your provider, your eternal refuge. In the moments when despair seeks to overtake you, know that I am near, shaping your journey with hands of mercy and love. Let this truth embolden you, my beloved, for you walk not in isolation but under the covering of my steadfast grace. Raise your eyes to the horizon and see the future I have prepared for you. Let go of the wounds that cling to your past, the betrayals that have scarred, the burdens that have weighed you down. Step boldly into the light of a new dawn, a season rich with the blessings of heaven. This is your time to reclaim joy, to embrace hope, and to walk in the fullness of all I have ordained for you. With every step you move closer to the abundant life I have promised, a life overflowing with goodness, mercy, and favor that rains down like the gentle showers of spring. Rejoice, my beloved, for the joy set before you is greater than you can fathom. It is a joy so profound that it will fill your heart with songs of praise and lift your spirit to the heavens. As you walk in the blessings I have poured upon you, remember the source of all good things and walk humbly, for humility is the key to unlocking even greater treasures. Stand firm in the knowledge that I am with you, my power dwelling within you, not to conquer but to preserve, not to destroy but to uphold. My promises are unchanging, my love unending, and my presence unfailing. You are mine, and I am yours forever and always. O beloved child of the Eternal, lift your gaze to the heavens and walk forth with a boldness befitting the chosen of the Almighty. The shadows of yesterday, heavy and laden with sorrow, have been scattered by the brilliance of a dawn that I, your Creator, have ordained. Before you lies a road paved with promise, rich with the treasures of hope, freedom, and a joy that knows no bounds. Fear not the steps ahead, for I, the keeper of your soul, call you to a life abundant in grace, overflowing with purpose, and steeped in the light of my steadfast love. Rejoice, for the days to come are a testament to the faithfulness of my covenant with you. Let your heart swell with the holy anticipation of the greater things I have prepared. Within the sacred vision planted in your soul lies the fullness of my divine design, a purpose that cannot falter, for it is upheld by my eternal hand. I am the creator of the heavens and the earth, the author of all seen and unseen, and my love for you is as boundless as the stars in the firmament. In every storm that rises, every trial that threatens to undo you, remember this: I am sovereign. I hold your cares, your fears, your very essence within the palms of my hands. My angels encamp around you, a heavenly host proclaiming my unwavering commitment to your peace, your safety, your destiny. Lift your face, beloved, and let the light of my promises bathe your weary soul. Do not merely walk, but stride forth in the confidence of one who is deeply cherished. Know that the abundance I have stored for you surpasses all understanding, a treasure not of this earth, but of my divine provision. Each step you take resounds with the echo of my call, a call to rise above the mundane and embrace a destiny steeped in courage, freedom, and joy, unshaken by the tempests of this world. You are not forsaken, but beloved beyond measure. Wake each morning with the joy that befits a child of promise. I, the Lord your God, have stretched out my hand to prepare a path for you, a path rich with blessings and adorned with the threads of my infinite care. Cast aside the chains of anxiety that have bound you and step into the liberty of my eternal presence. For I am near, closer than the air you breathe, turning each trial into triumph, each heartache into a hymn of my faithfulness. Let your heart sing of the assurance of my abiding love, for in me all things are made new. Your life, a radiant beacon of hope, shall shine with the glory of trust in my promises. Within the sanctuary of your home, my peace abides, a sacred refuge where love flows and my protection endures. Even now, my watchful eyes rest tenderly upon you, orchestrating the moments of your life with perfect wisdom. Though the path may seem obscured, trust that I, the weaver of all things, am threading the tapestry of your days with beauty beyond your understanding. When doubt clouds your spirit and the weight of uncertainty presses upon you, hold fast to the truth of my sovereignty. Every hardship, every tear, is but a seed planted for a harvest of blessings greater than your heart dares to imagine. My purposes, higher than the stars, are unfolding in ways that shall bring you to your knees in awe. Let this knowledge renew your strength and lift your countenance. For in the face of my love, fear dissolves and peace reigns. Trust, beloved, that I am laboring even now to bring harmony to your family, healing to your wounds, and serenity to your soul. Know this: your prayers are not whispers lost to the wind, but treasures held close to my heart. I hear you. I see your faith. And in due time my wonders shall manifest before your eyes. Prepare yourself for the flood of blessings that will pour forth like a mighty river, saturating every corner of your life with the light of my grace. The storms that have long raged will dissipate, replaced by a calm so profound it will echo my divine nature. In the stillness of my presence, you shall find the joy your soul seeks, a joy that cannot be stolen. Persevere in prayer, steadfast and unwavering, for I am the God who answers, restores, and redeems. The peace I shall pour into your home will mend what has been broken, heal what has been wounded, and strengthen what has been weakened. Trust in my unfailing promises, for you are cradled in the arms of the Almighty, secure in the knowledge that I will never let you go. Hold fast, dear one, to the promise I have inscribed upon the fabric of your being, a promise unbroken, eternal, and radiant with life. Let it be your guiding star, the light that shapes your days and sustains your nights. Walk the path I have set before you with faith unyielding, for I am with you. In every breath, every moment, I labor ceaselessly to weave joy, peace, and purpose into your life. With every act of faith, every whisper of prayer, you draw nearer to the glorious destiny I have prepared for you. Rejoice, for the dawn is breaking, and my blessings shall flow like the morning sun, illuminating your soul with a peace that endures forever. Hearken, my beloved, to the eternal voice of your Creator, for my word is the foundation upon which the sanctuary of your home must be built. It is the unshakable root from which springs forth the verdant tree of harmony, its branches sheltering all who dwell within. From the infinite wellspring of my love, I bestow upon you strength immeasurable, fortifying your spirit to withstand and triumph over the storms that life may hurl your way. Let this truth dwell richly in your hearts, cherished as a treasure of inestimable worth. Teach all within your household to revere the one who has drawn them from the shadows of despair, cloaking them instead in garments of grace and mercy. Exhort one another to remain steadfast, guarding your hearts against the creeping tendrils of bitterness and doubt, for these are snares that would unravel the sacred bonds of peace and fellowship I have gifted to you. And fear not the imperfections that arise in the fabric of life, for they are but the threads of my divine design, woven into the grand tapestry of your spiritual growth. The days of rejoicing and the seasons of trial are intricately interlaced, each serving a purpose ordained by my hand. When the mists of doubt obscure your vision, and the waves of tribulation threaten to engulf you, take courage. These are not the harbingers of defeat, but holy moments, opportunities to draw nearer to me, to anchor yourselves more deeply in my grace, and to forge a faith unyielding amidst the tempests of this world. Even in your faltering steps, I am there, guiding you, shaping you, drawing you ever closer to the peace that surpasses understanding. Trust in me, for I am your refuge, your shield, and the rock upon which you stand. Conflict, like a refining fire, will touch all who journey the path of faith. When it arises, do not shrink back, but stand firm in the strength I have given you. The mark of a heart anchored in me is not the absence of struggle, but perseverance through it. Anyone may walk in faith under clear skies, but it is amidst the howling winds that true spiritual strength is revealed. Embrace these trials as sacred milestones on your pilgrimage to me. Each challenge is a step closer to the fullness of my grace and a deeper understanding of my love. Let this perspective shape the life of your family, supporting one another in doubt, rejoicing together in victory, and grounding yourselves in the eternal truth of my word. Guard your hearts vigilantly, my children, against the seeds of resentment and bitterness. Forgive as freely and fully as I have forgiven you, casting aside the hurts and offenses of this world, lest they take root and choke the peace I have planted within your home. Be ever watchful, for not all who approach you come with purity of heart. There are those cloaked in envy, wielding deceit as a weapon to harm what I have blessed. They may aim their arrows at the most tender parts of your being, seeking to instill doubt and division. Yet hear this: my grace is your unassailable fortress, and my love your impregnable shield. Teach your children to discern truth from falsehood, to recognize the face of genuine friendship and shun the veiled malice of deceit. Nurture within them a faith so steadfast and a love so profound that no storm may unseat them. When betrayal seeks to pierce the sanctuary of your home, let my grace be your response, healing wounds, dispelling bitterness, and fortifying the bonds of love. Every act of forgiveness is a triumphant proclamation of my love, a radiant testimony to the enduring power of faith. Let your legacy be this: a family united in unshakable harmony, resplendent peace, and abiding faith. This is the heritage you pass to the generations yet to come, a beacon of hope and light in a world shadowed by fear. In doing so, you guard not only your own souls but become guides to others, drawing them to the beauty and truth of my love. Know, my beloved, that your family is deeply cherished by me. I desire for you a life abundant in spiritual and emotional well-being, a life marked by unity and steadfastness amidst the trials of this world. My grace is ever sufficient, and my love will sustain you. Hold fast to this truth, and your home will flourish, a shining testament to the transformative power of living in communion with me. Rise each day with a heart turned heavenward, and consecrate a holy moment within your home. Let this be a time of sacred gathering, where hearts are opened, hands joined and prayers lifted as one. In these moments of shared devotion, my spirit will dwell richly among you, binding you together with cords of peace and unity that cannot be broken. Entrust your lives wholly to me, and you will feel my steady hand guiding you, my love enveloping you, even in the fiercest storms. Let gratitude flourish in your hearts, for all blessings flow from my hand. Guard against pride, which blinds the soul and dulls the light of thanksgiving. Speak often of the giver of every good thing, and in doing so, strengthen the faith that unites your household. Let your home be a fortress of prayer, a sanctuary impervious to the curses and adversities of the world. Know that my angels stand guard over your dwelling, ensuring no harm comes near. Your desire for unity and a family walking in the light mirrors my will, and I delight in seeing your household thrive under the shadow of my wings. Your family is my masterpiece, a living reflection of my grace and strength, and each of you is precious in my sight. My plans for you are filled with hope and promise, and no power can thwart them. Rest in this assurance, for it is my call for you to deepen your faith and abide in my providential care. Be steadfast, beloved, and let the light of your love shine as a testament to my eternal glory. Foster an atmosphere where faith flows like a river and unity blooms like a garden, nurtured by the dew of love and the warmth of mutual encouragement. As you walk this sacred path, spurring one another toward the fulfillment of my divine purposes, you shall see my promises spring forth in your lives, not only in seasons of calm, but even more so in the storms that test your spirit. Your home will be transformed into a holy haven, not merely a shelter, but a radiant beacon of hope, spreading my peace and assurance to all who seek refuge within its walls. Be assured, my beloved, that my watchful gaze rests upon you always. I see you in your joys and your struggles. I know the deepest longings of your heart. My care for you surpasses human understanding, and my blessings flow unceasingly, not as fleeting tokens, but as an eternal current of my steadfast love. In return, I desire your heart, your loyalty, and your unshakable trust. My word is a foundation that cannot falter, alive and eternal, a wellspring of truth and a promise that stands immutable through the ages. Let this be your anchor, the cornerstone of your faith, upon which you build the edifice of your life. Each blessing I bestow carries but one simple request: faith. A faith that seeks me above all, that perseveres in the face of darkness and burns brightly even when shadows gather. Trust in me, for I am faithful. Entrust your life to my hands, and I will lead you into the boundless expanse of my love and the fullness of my divine purpose. Persist, therefore, in prayer with a steadfast heart, allowing your faith to rise like sweet incense before my throne. Do not doubt the vastness of my power or the constancy of my provision, for I am the God whose love endures forever, whose promises are never broken. Let this truth shape the rhythm of your days, guiding your every thought and action as you place me at the center of your being. In so doing, you will see your faith bloom like a springtime garden, bearing fruit that renews and beautifies every aspect of your life. Your existence will become a testament to my glory, a lighthouse set upon a hill, guiding others to find the same hope and connection with me. The journey of devotion is not without challenges. It demands perseverance and a spirit unwavering in the face of adversity. Yet these trials are not meant to destroy you, but to refine your faith, as gold is purified by fire. Rejoice even in the midst of hardship, for through these moments your spirit is fortified, and your bond with me is deepened into a sanctuary of intimacy. Let your trials be opportunities to witness my faithfulness, and let your perseverance shine as a testimony to my unyielding love. Nourish your faith daily through prayer and reflection, allowing hope to flourish within you. Let your heart overflow with the joy and peace that come from knowing my love, a love so deep and abiding that it transcends all human comprehension. As you embrace this truth, your life will shine with my light, drawing others out of darkness into the radiance of my presence. You will become a vessel of my grace, a beacon of hope in a world longing for redemption. Open your eyes and prepare your heart to perceive the extraordinary woven into the fabric of your ordinary days. Miracles are not relics of the past, reserved for ancient saints. They are the vibrant expressions of my love and power, available to all who seek me in humility and gratitude. Lift your expectations in faith, and you will behold wonders that reveal the depth of my love and the boundlessness of my might. I am the unchanging one, the eternal refuge amidst a world of shifting shadows. My nature, my promises, and my covenant remain steadfast. My spirit, dwelling within you, is the seal of my unending love, equipping you with divine gifts: love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. These are not mere virtues but tools for transformation, capable of renewing your heart and impacting the world around you. Step into this divine calling with courage and expectation. Consecrate each day to me, allowing your life to be marked by signs and wonders, evidence of my presence actively working within you. Let your testimony inspire others to believe in my power, to hope in my promises, and to seek the miraculous. For I delight in revealing my glory through the lives of those who walk in trust and obedience with me. I cherish you with a love that knows no bounds and hold your family close to my heart. Your acts of gratitude, your faithfulness, and the love you extend to others reflect my own boundless compassion. In your endeavors to bless those around you, you mirror my heart, a heart that gives freely and unceasingly. In my presence you will find all you need: strength for the trials, wisdom for the unknown, and patience to await my perfect timing. Bring your burdens to me, your heart actions and your sorrows. I am not distant but near, a Father who carries your trials and transforms them into testimonies of grace. Trust in my ability to turn your weaknesses into displays of my power, your pain into vessels of my healing. In surrendering to me, you will find rest for your weary soul, peace that transcends understanding, and joy that endures through every season. Let Maine be the cornerstone of your life, the foundation of your every thought and action. My love desires to saturate every part of your being, to refine your relationships, and to guide you through the challenges of this fleeting world. As you embrace this, your life will radiate with my grace, drawing others into the warmth of my embrace. You will become a living testimony of my transformative love, a light in a world shadowed by despair. Know this, my beloved, I am your God, your healer, your redeemer. My power is limitless and my love is boundless. Walk confidently in this assurance and let your life reflect my glory, igniting a flame of hope and wonder in the hearts of countless souls who yearn for the peace and joy found only in me. Behold, O beloved of the Most High, the truth of divine miracles is not a tale of distant past, nor a relic of ancient days, but a living flame that burns eternally, illuminating even the shadows of your present hour. The love of the Almighty courses through the fabric of your life, vibrant and inexhaustible, stretching its sovereign hand into the core of your being and the sanctuary of your family. Even now, this love is unshackling the fetters that have bound your spirit, tearing down the walls that confine, and crafting a masterpiece of transformation upon the canvas of your existence. Hearken to the promise of the Holy One, a visitation divine, a sacred encounter unlike anything your heart has dared to imagine. This is not a mere moment of fleeting inspiration, but an eternal convergence where heaven itself shall embrace the very foundations of your dwelling. Prepare, therefore, the altar of your heart with the oil of expectation, for the Lord of hosts shall not come to gaze from afar, but to weave his glory into the intricate threads of your life. Marvels unfathomable shall spring forth, not simply altering your circumstances, but transfiguring the essence of your being and binding your household in unity divine. These are not ephemeral shifts, but eternal edicts, wrought by the hand of the Creator. Cast away, then, every trembling fear that gnaws at your soul, every smoldering anger that tarnishes your spirit, every shadow of doubt that clouds your mind, and every bitterness that chains your heart. These burdens do not flow from the throne of grace, but from the whisper of despair that seeks to obscure the radiance of divine peace. Let the soil of your soul be tilled by faith, that it might bloom with the fragrant blossoms of serenity and hope, a dwelling place fit for the fullness of God's blessing to abide. Walk forward in the light of joyful anticipation, cherished one, for the dawn of His promises breaks over the horizon of your life. Do not let the echoes of past sorrows or the looming uncertainties of tomorrow steal the tranquility of your present. Fix your gaze upon the unchanging truth of the Lord's faithfulness. The God who spoke peace to the tempest, who breathed life into the lifeless, and who restored the broken is still at work, His hand mighty to perform wonders that will astonish and transform. Bring unto Him the burdens that weigh upon your heart, for He is the lifter of sorrows and the restorer of joy. You are His own, beloved beyond measure, claimed with an everlasting love. It is not His will that you remain bound in suffering or walk under the shadow of despair. Every silent tear you have wept, every wordless prayer you have uttered in the solitude of your anguish has reached His ear. And now His response is not delayed, it is here, breathing life into the desolation, speaking light into the darkness. To receive this healing and restoration, you must release the chains of doubt and open wide the gates of your soul to the cascading rivers of His love. This love is no passive sentiment, but an unstoppable force, alive and active, repairing what is shattered, redeeming what is lost, and kindling hope in the ashes of despair. Believe with the fullness of your heart that He will heal you. Let this promise take root within you as an unshakable pillar, a divine covenant forged in the fire of His faithfulness. The healing that flows from His touch will reach beyond the flesh to the deepest recesses of your spirit and mind, mending wounds unseen and restoring wholeness where there was brokenness. Though it may come in ways unexpected, trust that it is crafted with divine precision, a masterpiece woven by the hands of infinite wisdom and love. Surrender your timeline, your expectations, and your fears to His sovereign will, and step into the newness of life He has prepared for you. As you do, you will perceive the divine fingerprints upon every moment, every detail, orchestrating a symphony of redemption. This path of renewal is not one you will tread in solitude. The Lord Himself walks beside you, His presence a fortress of strength and a fountain of comfort. Let this truth be the balm of your soul. He who calls you beloved will never forsake you. Each step of this journey will unveil His transformative power, restoring not only your life but extending His hand of renewal into your family, your labors, your relationships, and the hope of your tomorrows. Rise, then, into the fullness of your calling, for you are destined for heights beyond the reach of your understanding. The crown of His favor shall rest upon your head, a testament to His honor and delight in you. Those who have scorned and wounded you, their eyes shall be opened to the light of His glory shining through your life. They will come, drawn by the peace that radiates from your heart, seeking reconciliation and marveling at the work of grace that has made you whole. Lift your eyes, beloved, and see the horizons of His promises stretching before you. The burdens that once bowed you low shall dissolve as morning mist before the rising sun. The strife that etched sorrow into your days shall become the testimony of triumph, shimmering with the radiance of His presence. This is not merely a better life He offers, but a life abundant, overflowing, and eternal. Together you and the Almighty shall ascend, not as those who flee adversity, but as those who soar above it, transformed by the fire of His love and the certainty of His covenant. Take heart, For the Lord is your strength, your song, and your salvation, and his promises are forever steadfast. When the appointed moment arrives, I beckon you to draw forth the compassion I have so lovingly cultivated within you. Fall to your knees before me, whether in the silence of your heart or with the voice of your soul resounding, and bear all that lies within. Pour out your gratitude as a stream overflowing for the countless blessings I have bestowed upon you. In your response, I see not mere words, but the shining proof of your faith and the evidence of my transformative love at work within you. Every prayer, every sigh of thanksgiving, every act of forgiveness that flows from you is a melody to my heart, a reflection of our sacred bond and the enduring strength of your spirit. Step boldly along this path of grace and divine purpose, for each step fulfills the destiny I have written into the fabric of your being. Have you wondered why my voice calls to you now? Why these words find you in this moment? It is because my love for you is an ocean without shore, a flame that cannot be quenched. Even now I hold you close, wrapping you in a love eternal, limitless, and wondrously sweet. Let this love fill every corner of your soul, mending even the unseen wounds and replacing sorrow with the joy of my presence. Let peace take the throne where chaos once reigned. For these gifts are not fleeting, they are the everlasting fruits of my spirit dwelling within you. Know this, my beloved, I am with you always, watching over you with a care more tender than the morning dew on the petals of a flower. My love is not static, it grows, deepens, and finds joy in guarding, nurturing, and guiding you. Daily I weave messages of renewal and hope into the tapestry of your life, inviting you to see the world and yourself through the lens of my eternal love. Transformation is not a distant possibility, it is a certainty, as sure as the rising sun. Trust my hand that neither trembles nor falters, for I will lead you into the fullness of the life I have prepared for you. As you tread this path with my words settling into the very marrow of your soul, you will uncover a life more abundant, a reflection of my infinite love and the vast potential I have placed within you. This journey is not merely a return to me, but a homecoming to your truest self, restored, radiant, and replete with peace and joy. Let my love renew you entirely, for it holds the power to lift you beyond your fears, remaking you into the masterpiece I envisioned from the beginning of time. To embrace the transformation I offer, you must open wide the gates of your heart, allowing my love to flood in and bring forth miraculous change. My words alone cannot penetrate the barriers of a heart unwilling. But with your consent, my spirit will take root, breaking through every shadow of despair and planting seeds of hope. Rise with courage today and declare with every fiber of your being, my God is mighty to transform. He will dispel the shadows of loneliness, reignite the flames of purpose, and lift me into a joy everlasting. Let this declaration be your anthem, an unyielding cry of faith that echoes through the heavens and signals the dawn of a new era. Stand firm, both in body and in spirit, and proclaim this is the day I am changed. Hold fast to my love with unshakable resolve, allowing this truth to shape every thought and deed. This is not a fleeting moment, but a holy vow, the opening act of a divine symphony that will resound through eternity. Even now, my spirit moves within you, sweeping away the debris of despair, dismantling the strongholds of sorrow, and mending the brokenness of your heart. I am uprooting every chain of bitterness and sin, planting instead the flowers of joy, peace, and hope that will flourish in glorious abundance. This transformation is no accident, but the deliberate outpouring of my unfailing love for you. Today, as the light of a new dawn graces the earth, you will encounter my love in 1,000 ways, in the laughter of a friend, the beauty of the world around you, and the quiet whispers of my spirit within. Let this truth anchor your soul. My love for you is eternal, steadfast, and utterly boundless. It seeks not just your survival, but your flourishing, your wholeness, your ultimate joy. Walk forward, beloved, with a heart open wide to the evidence of my care. In the warmth of the sunlight, the caress of a gentle breeze, and the stillness of sacred moments, I am there. I long to see you live fully, to reclaim dreams you thought lost, and to step into the life I have prepared, a life of abundance and peace, rich with purpose and overflowing with love. No longer are you defined by the mistakes of your past or the fears of the present. You are defined by the divine purpose I have inscribed upon your soul. Release the weight of guilt and walk in the freedom of my grace. Lay aside every bitterness, forgiving as I have forgiven you. This is not an easy path, but it is the way of healing, the way to a joy that endures. Today, rise with my spirit as your guide, letting hope flood your heart and light your path. Declare with unshakable faith, I am loved, I am whole, and I am free. Rejoice, for I am with you always, calling you into a life of unending wonder, radiant joy, and abiding peace. Let this be the day you step into the fullness of who I have created you to be. The day you embrace the boundless love of your Creator and walk boldly into a future more glorious than you have dared to dream. Surround yourself with those I have chosen for you, those who lift your spirit with their words, who guide you in love and wisdom, and who mirror the radiance of my glory into the depths of your soul. These companions are not mere happenstance, but divine gifts from my hand, ordained to walk beside you as you grow into the fullness of the purpose I have designed. Shun the whispers of the unwise, those who plant seeds of doubt and discouragement, for they cannot behold the masterpiece I am shaping within you. Take heart, for my angels encircle you like a shield of light, guarding your path and fortifying your steps with strength born of heaven. As you journey forward, shadows of the past may rise to haunt you, carried by those who cannot release their grievances. Do not be ensnared by their bitterness or anchored by their judgment. Entrust them to my care, for it is my work to heal the wounded heart and bring wayward souls to redemption. This burden is not yours to bear. Your calling is higher, to walk forward in grace, your gaze fixed upon the vast horizon of my promise. Trust in this, my beloved. I am working all things for good, weaving a tapestry of redemption and glory in my perfect time. Before you lies a landscape of boundless beauty and unimaginable blessings, a vista painted with the colors of my love and the promise of new beginnings. Lift your eyes to the heavens, beyond the limits of your sight, for there my plans unfold a symphony of opportunities, joys, and triumphs, crafted uniquely for you. Do not be deceived by the fleeting whispers that claim your best days are behind you or that your strength has waned. These are lies spun to steal the abundant life I have ordained. Each dawn is a fresh chapter, each breath a gift, a reminder that my mercies are new every morning. Step boldly, beloved, into the light of the future I have prepared for you, a future illuminated by the warmth of my everlasting love. Let faith guide your feet and courage fill your heart, for every step is anchored in my might, and every moment is laden with the potential for transformation. This is your time, a season of renewal, growth, and grace overflowing. Open your heart wide to receive it. Embrace this sacred new beginning as a testimony to the boundless love and immeasurable joy I have destined for you. Let not the shadows of fear or the murmurs of doubt deceive you into believing that your time has passed or your strength has diminished. Hear me now, my cherished child. I am the Almighty, the Eternal, the Creator who breathed the stars into being. My power does not wane with your weakness, nor does my purpose falter with time. I am He who renews, restores, and breathes life into the lifeless. My light breaks through the darkest night, and my voice calls forth beauty from the ashes. If you place your trust in me, know this: I hold the keys to renewal, the power to rekindle dreams thought lost, and the grace to open doors once shut. In my hands, every limitation dissolves into infinite possibilities. My spirit can awaken your heart to fresh visions and infuse your days with meaning, strength, and unquenchable joy. Do not allow the weight of years or the burden of trials to tether you. In my presence, time is but a breath, and my strength knows no bounds. This promise I give is not for the faint-hearted, not for those who bend to the cynicism of the world or seek the fleeting approval of the unfaithful. It is for the steadfast, the bold, the faithful who anchor themselves in my word and walk confidently in the radiance of my love. To you who believe, I extend a holy blessing, a renewal of body, mind, and spirit, a restoration that brings life in abundance. Let my promises flood your heart with courage and hope, assuring you that the journey ahead is brimming with my goodness. Today I proclaim a new dawn in your life. Rise, my beloved, with unwavering determination, for I am here to redeem what was lost, to restore what was broken, and to pour out blessings beyond what you have dared to imagine. This is my covenant with you, sealed with the infinite love of your heavenly Father, who knows your every thought, who sees your every tear, and who cherishes you beyond measure. Drink deeply from the fountain of my word, for it is a river of life, a source of strength, and a wellspring of wisdom. Just as the earth is nourished by the rains to yield its fruit, so shall your spirit flourish as you abide in my truth. I will transform the deserts of your heart into gardens of abundance, watering them with the sweetness of my presence. My word is honey to the soul and the bread of life that sustains you, filling your mind with wisdom and your heart with divine dreams. These gifts are not meant merely to sustain you, but to propel you into the fullness of your destiny. Trust in my power to restore and watch as the impossible unfolds before you. Let no fear or doubt take root in your heart, for my plans are vast, overflowing with mercy and goodness. Walk in my truth, my beloved, and see how my hand transforms the ordinary into the miraculous. Each morning, lift your prayers to me as an offering of incense. In the quiet moments of communion, I will fill your heart with strength and clarity, equipping you to embrace the countless blessings I have prepared. My spirit surrounds you, a river of living water that cleanses, refreshes, and renews your soul. As you immerse yourself in these sacred waters, you will awaken to the depth of my love, a love that defies understanding, a love that transforms and empowers. My child, go forth with confidence and joy, for you walk not alone but in the light of my eternal promise. Now is the hour of divine calling, the sacred moment when you must rise with courage and step boldly into the life ordained for you from the foundations of the world. Let the renewal of your heart take root like a tree planted by streams of living water, bearing fruit in its season. Each day let your existence be a living testament to my infinite goodness, a luminous reflection of my mighty power at work within you. As you carry my light into the world, its darkness will recede, and the barren places will bloom with new life. You are my chosen vessel, fashioned to radiate my glory, to sow seeds of faith that shall sprout into an abundant harvest for you and for all who are touched by your presence. This is the season of fulfillment, my beloved. Stand steadfast upon the unshakable foundation of my promises. Embrace the boundless depth of my love, and trust without hesitation in the journey that unfolds before you. Behold the miracles that will pour forth as your life is shaped by my hand and sustained by my eternal love. Know this truth: every prayer whispered in faith, every song of praise lifted with a pure heart, ascends to my throne like incense, delighting my spirit and stirring my compassion. I see your faithfulness, and my heart is moved to respond, lavishing you with blessings so abundant that your cup will overflow beyond all measure. Streams of blessing flow now from my hand, like rivers of life coursing through desolate lands, reviving joy, healing wounds, and renewing your spirit at its deepest core. Let not the shadow of doubt obscure the radiance of my love for you, for my love is unfailing, eternal, and without condition. Declare your trust in my care and provision boldly, for in such faith the gates of heaven are flung open wide, and my goodness is poured forth in immeasurable abundance. Take courage, beloved, and face every trial with unwavering resolve, for no adversary or hardship can withstand the power of my presence, which is your shield and your strength. Do not let the voices of doubt or the murmurs of despair find lodging within your heart. Those who reject my promises wander in darkness, seeking satisfaction where none can be found. But you, my chosen one, have turned your face toward me and walked the narrow path of faith, enduring the scoffing of the world and the trials of this life. Your steadfast trust sets you apart, marking you as a child of light and truth. Because of your faithfulness, you will witness the unveiling of my kingdom in ways too marvelous for human comprehension. Guard your heart, my beloved, against the whispers of negativity and the seeds of discouragement. As you walk the path I have laid before you, you will discover treasures of joy and peace that the world cannot offer. The road may be steep and the journey long, but it leads to a destiny beyond your imagining, a joy that is unshakable, a peace that passes understanding, and a glory that will never fade. Trust in me, and you will see my promises come to life like the morning sun rising over a new day, illuminating the certainty of my faithfulness and the immensity of my love. My beloved, I will never leave you nor forsake you. I am your shield, encircling you with my presence, watching over you in every moment, guiding you by day and guarding you by night. When the pressures of this world press upon you and the voices of urgency clamor for your attention, turn to me in quiet prayer. Do not be swayed by the fleeting concerns of man, but rest in the stillness of my peace. Seek my wisdom, for I am a God of clarity and order, and my plans for you are perfect. Trust in my timing, for it is never late, and lean upon my guidance, for it is unfailing. The success I decree for you transcends the fleeting measures of this world, rooted instead in the eternal purposes of my kingdom. As you align your heart with mine and surrender your will to my divine plan, you will see a harvest of righteousness and abundance. My love surrounds you as a fortress, a covering that shields you and empowers you to walk with boldness and faith. With every step you will see the evidence of my promises fulfilled and my blessings manifest. Rise each day with the knowledge that you are cherished, chosen, and equipped for the life I've called you to live. The mountains before you will bow, the storms around you will still, and the path beneath your feet will be made straight. Let your heart be anchored in faith, for I have destined you to soar above the trials of this world, carried on the wings of my love. You are my beacon, a light to those in darkness, a vessel of hope and healing in a world yearning for redemption. Rejoice, for the season of struggle and sorrow is giving way to a time of renewal and restoration. I am at work, crafting a masterpiece of redemption in your life, where every tear will be wiped away and every burden lifted. The mourning of yesterday will be replaced with songs of joy, and the discord of the past will give way to a harmony that resounds with my peace. Trust in me, for I am the author of all things good, the restorer of what is broken, and the architect of a future more glorious than you can imagine. In my time, my purpose will unfold, and my glory will shine forth through you, illuminating the path for others to follow. Behold, as you tread the sacred path I have set before you, let your heart overflow with gratitude and your voice proclaim the wonders of my unfailing love. Declare to the nations my faithfulness, a testimony to the hand that upholds you in every trial and triumph. Let your life be a living witness, teaching all who encounter you to see that every blessing, every provision, and every moment of grace is not a mere happenstance, but the deliberate outpouring of a Creator who sees, who cares, and who reigns. Through your testimony, may others come to know that I am the wellspring of all goodness, the architect of every season, and the giver of every perfect gift. Let forgiveness flow from you, my beloved, as a mighty river flows unimpeded to nourish the lands it touches. Freely release the burdens of resentment, for in doing so, you allow my grace to weave a tapestry of peace within your household. This peace shall not wither but will blossom into a harmony so profound that it becomes the bedrock of your family's legacy. From this sacred soil will arise a testimony of my love passed from generation to generation, a beacon of hope and restoration in a world longing for wholeness. As you rest in my promises and surrender every part of your life to me, you will witness the miraculous bonds mended, wounds healed, and joy restored, a joy so radiant that it will spill over into the lives of all who encounter you. Fear not, for your journey is not a solitary endeavor but a divine commission, guided by my hand and strengthened by my presence. Through every storm and every victory, through every mountain climbed and valley crossed, I am unveiling the masterpiece of your destiny. You are not merely a wanderer on this earth, but a chosen vessel, crafted to carry my truth and light into the darkest corners. Your life is not an isolated story, it is a thread in the grand narrative of redemption, a sacred calling to magnify my glory and extend my love to the weary and the brokenhearted. Stand firm in your faith, my beloved, for though you may not see the full scope of my plans, know that I am orchestrating wonders beyond your imagination. My blessing rests upon you, a shield about your family, encircling you with my boundless grace. Your home shall be as a city set on a hill, its light unhidden and its warmth a sanctuary for all who seek refuge. Within your walls, hearts will be healed, souls will find rest, and my presence will dwell as a constant and undeniable testimony of my power. Through your unwavering devotion, I will transform your household into a beacon of my love, a haven of restoration where the weary are renewed and the lost are found. Remember, my child, that my designs for you surpass the limitations of human understanding. Trust in the one who sees the end from the beginning, for I am weaving a tapestry of beauty and purpose, each thread placed with divine precision. Though the fullness of my work may be concealed from your eyes, in due time you will stand in awe of its glory. Continue to walk in faith, inviting others into this unfolding story of redemption, that they too may partake in the abundance of life and love I offer. Through your obedience, your life will shine as a testament to my power, and your home will stand as a living witness to the enduring and unchanging love of your God. Lift your eyes, my beloved, and fix them on the eternal truths I have spoken over you. Though the world may impose its fleeting cares and burdens, my vision for your life remains unshaken, glorious, and full of wonder. You were not created for mediocrity but for magnificence, not for obscurity but for the display of my splendor. I have prepared for you blessings so vast, so radiant, that they exceed the grasp of mortal comprehension. Step boldly into the divine calling I have placed upon you, for it is a calling saturated with purpose, overflowing with joy, and resplendent with my glory. I summon you to a life steeped in the intimacy of relentless prayer, a communion that draws you closer to my heart. Abide in my word, for within its pages lies the lamp that illuminates your path, ensuring your steps are sure and steadfast. In the stillness of the morning, when creation pauses in reverent silence, listen for my voice. It may come as a gentle whisper or as the rush of a mighty wind, yet always it carries the assurance of my guidance. These sacred moments are my gift to you, a refuge where the light of my truth dispels every shadow of doubt. Rise each day with the boldness of one who knows they are deeply loved, equipped by my spirit to overcome every trial and to radiate my light to a weary world. Refuse to settle for the fleeting treasures of this earth. Instead, pursue the eternal riches I have laid before you. Let your life bear witness to my promises fulfilled, to a faith that defies the odds, and to a hope that cannot be shaken. As you walk in obedience to my will, know that your journey is neither aimless nor without meaning. It is a pilgrimage of divine purpose, marked not by the absence of trials, but by the overwhelming presence of my grace. With each step you take toward me, the darkness recedes, and the brilliance of my glory lights your way. I have come not to offer you life in measure, but to pour it out in abundance. My blessings are not distant dreams, but treasures waiting to overflow into your life, filling every corner with joy and meaning. Hold fast to my promises, for in trusting me you will behold the fullness of this abundant life. And as my blessings fill your heart, they will spill over into the lives of those around you, transforming not only your home but the world beyond. You, my beloved, are chosen to be a vessel of my unending grace and an instrument of my everlasting love. The world, though often harsh and heavy with trials, shall not overcome you, for I have already triumphed over all. Behold, no force in the heavens or on earth, no tempest of adversity or shadow of despair can stand against you when your heart is steadfast in me. My word is a tower of strength, my love an impenetrable shield, and my promises a foundation unshaken by time. Embrace them with humility and faith, and you shall find peace that calms every storm and strength to rise above every battle. Know this deeply: I am neither distant nor indifferent. I am the eternal Father, boundless in love and infinite in care, who sees every tear you shed, hears every silent cry of your soul, and holds your burdens tenderly. When your prayers seem lost in the void, know that they reach me as fragrant offerings. Even when your words falter and your spirit trembles under the weight of despair, I am there. I hear the unspoken cries of your heart, and each one moves me. My readiness to act is unwavering, my power to deliver unmeasured. Trust in my work, even when unseen, for I am fashioning paths of goodness where there seemed to be no way. Walk boldly, beloved, for my presence is your assurance, my promises your unyielding anchor. Go forward as one who is never alone, for my hand is upon you, guiding every step and encircling you in divine protection. Let your life shine as a beacon of my transformative love, a testimony of grace that touches hearts and ignites hope. Through you, my blessings shall flow like rivers, reaching the weary and restoring the broken. This is your calling to love with depth, live with boldness, and carry the light of heaven into the shadowed places of the world. Even now, my love pours over you like an endless river, warm and all-encompassing, dispelling fear and flooding your heart with peace. Rest in this truth: you are mine, chosen and cherished beyond measure. Let these words take root in your soul and reshape your vision of each passing day. For I am with you always, before you to lead, behind you to protect, and beside you to walk the journey together. In my presence you are secure, treasured, and abundantly blessed. Step forward, my child, and let your journey be one of radiant triumph. The burdens you bear are not yours to carry alone. I am here, constant and unyielding, with arms outstretched to lift your weight and bring you to realms of peace and victory. Hold fast to this eternal truth: the evidence of my hand is already manifest in your life. What rises against you shall be transformed for your good, for my plans for you are steadfast and perfect. Trust in my providence, for what seems broken shall be made whole, and what seems lost shall be restored. Return to me with complete trust and a heart laid bare. Do you not remember the sweetness of our communion, even in days past? It was but a glimpse of the unbroken fellowship we are destined to share. Though life flows like a rushing river, fleeting and unpredictable, my love for you is the constant current beneath the surface. Each morning is a sacred invitation to pour out your heart to me, your joys, your fears, your hopes. Hold nothing back, for I desire all of you, in triumph and in trial alike. In your seasons of joy, let gratitude bind us closer. Prosperity is no time for distance, for it is a sacred opportunity to prepare your heart for the unknown turns ahead. Life is a tapestry of both celebration and challenge, and in every thread, my presence weaves strength and resilience. Even now, the love you hold for me, though imperfect and sometimes wavering, is a reflection of the eternal bond that unites us. Fulfillment, true and lasting, is not found in wandering apart, but in walking together, hand in hand. Even when you resist or turn away, my love pursues you relentlessly, tenderly, like a shepherd seeking the lost lamb. My persistence is born not of reproach, but of unyielding devotion. In every quiet moment I am there. In every chaotic hour I am there. My presence is the thread that binds your life together, an ever-present invitation to return to the source of all comfort and joy. Together, let us walk through the valleys and the peaks, the storms and the sunshine, for my love will be your constant guide, your unwavering refuge, and the strength that sustains you. Open the gates of your heart to me, beloved, and let my love flood the hidden chambers of your soul. Break down the walls of fear and doubt, for I am steadfast and true. Together we will fill the emptiness within you with a peace that surpasses all understanding. Come to me, not out of obligation, but with the longing of a heart that knows it is deeply cherished. Every step of your journey is sacred to me. Every moment we share is a testament to the unbreakable bond between Creator and Beloved. My love for you is eternal, enduring through every trial and triumph. These words are not fleeting whispers, but an eternal call, a divine promise, and a guiding light for your path. Seek my presence continually, lift your voice in prayer, and you shall behold the infinite depths of my love and the overflowing blessings prepared for you. Now in this moment you stand on holy ground. The heavens themselves proclaim your destiny, and the angels rejoice at the unfolding of my plans for you. The miracles for which you have long prayed are drawing near, and the blessings you have sought with tireless hope are at hand. Not a single tear has fallen unnoticed, not a single moment of pain has been wasted. Every trial has been a preparation, a divine shaping of your soul, that you might step into the fullness of your calling. Behold, beloved, the hour of your victory is at hand. The trials you have endured were but the prelude to a symphony of grace and triumph. Step forward in faith, and let the glory of my love shine through you. This is your moment, your ascension, your anointing, your radiant destiny. Trust in my hand, and you shall see that all things, even those meant for harm, are working together for your good. The light of my love will guide you always, leading you to the eternal embrace of my presence. Stand firm, my beloved, and take courage in our unshakable union. Together we shall tread this sacred hold steadfast, beloved, for the hour of your deliverance draws nigh, and the path before you, though fraught with trials, is alight with the promises of the Almighty. Let not your heart waver, for I, the Lord your God, have gone before you, paving a way where none was seen, crafting miracles where only desolation seemed to dwell. The blessings that await you are beyond measure, not merely gifts of this world, but transformations of the soul, reflections of my boundless love for you and the steadfastness of your faith. Though the storms rage and the tempests howl, do not be dismayed, for I am your refuge, your sanctuary in the midst of the chaos. The shadows that surround you are but fleeting, unable to endure the brilliance of my light. Your cries have ascended to my throne, and I have heard them. Your struggles are not hidden from me, and the heavens now bend low to witness the dawn of your redemption. Behold, the heavens sing, and the earth trembles as my promises unfold before you. The weight of despair shall be lifted, and the light of my love will flood your every moment. The voices of the world may rise against you, their whispers sowing doubt and discord, but they shall falter before the power of my truth. Those who have wronged you, those who scorned your faith, will see their arrogance dissolve as the day of reckoning approaches. justice, born of my perfect will shine forth, and you shall be a radiant testament to my mercy and righteousness. Your vindication will come not by your hand but through my divine power, and the very ones who mocked you will fall silent in awe of my works. Fear not, though the earth shakes and the nations rage, for I am the firm foundation upon which you stand. Your journey, though fraught with trials, is a sacred testimony of unwavering trust in me, a living witness to the unshakable power of my love. The valleys will give way to mountain tops, and the tears you have shed will be transformed into rivers of joy. The angels themselves rejoice, their songs mingling with the melodies of the redeemed. For your victory is near, a victory not of this fleeting world but of eternal grace. Take heart, my chosen one, for you are not lost in the multitude. Your faith shines as a beacon in the darkness, a testament to a heart steadfast in devotion. Amidst a world that turns its back on my truth, you have clung to the narrow path, your steps guided by my hand. In the quiet moments of prayer and surrender, your spirit is aligned with my will, and every act of devotion is a foundation stone in the temple of triumph I am building within you. Let your soul rejoice, for even in the face of adversity you choose the way of peace. You do not repay malice with malice, nor do you allow anger to take root within your heart. Instead, you extend forgiveness, embodying the grace I have bestowed upon you. Such strength, born not of human effort but of divine love, testifies to the depth of your trust in me. The schemes of your enemies shall falter, their malice shall scatter like chaff before the wind. I encircle you with my protection, a shield that no force can breach, for I, the Redeemer, stand beside you, unyielding and eternal. Lift your eyes, beloved, and behold the dawn breaking upon the horizon. The melodies of heaven resound, the voices of my angels declaring my unending support. In moments of weariness, when the weight of the world presses heavily upon you, remember this truth: you are never alone. I am with you, guiding your steps, shielding you from harm, and cherishing you with a love that knows no bounds. Walk in the humility of my grace and the compassion of my heart, for through your light the lost may find their way. Your kindness, your steadfast faith, and your unyielding hope are a beacon to a world shadowed by pain. As you continue forward, know that my love surrounds you, my strength upholds you, and my promise is unfailing. Rejoice, for you are mine, and I am with you always, to the end of the age and beyond, fortifying you with peace and covering you with eternal joy. Hearken, my beloved, to the voice of your Creator, the Ancient of Days, the Keeper of Eternity. I am coming swiftly, swifter than the dawn chasing the shadows, swifter than the whisper of the wind through the cedars. Your prayers, rising like incense to my throne, have not been in vain. The cries of your spirit, the groanings of your soul, have been heard in the courts of heaven. I have counted your every tear, treasured your every sigh, and my heart has moved with compassion. From the moment you turned to me, I have carried you through the storm and held you through the night. Be assured, for I know your burdens, the secret sorrows you bear, and I declare this truth: your hour of deliverance is drawing near. Even now my hand is at work, weaving beauty from your ashes and light from your darkness. Your mourning shall be turned to dancing, your weeping to laughter, and your trials to triumphs. The season of joy, pure, overflowing, and uncontainable, awaits you on the horizon, as certain as the sun's rise. Prepare yourself, my cherished one, for blessings that surpass your imagination. They shall rain upon you like showers on a parched land, reviving every corner of your being. No longer will you fear the shadow of lack or the grip of want, for I am your shepherd, providing not only for your needs but for the longings of your heart and the thirsts of your soul. My provision is lavish, and my love is inexhaustible. As you wait, let your faith not falter but grow steadfast like the oak rooted by streams of living water. Trust in my timing, for it is perfect. Every promise I have spoken over your life is sealed with my unfailing word. Let your trust be as a fragrant offering before me, rising in worship even before your eyes behold the fulfillment of my promises. For know this, my beloved, my plans for you are for good and not for harm, to give you a future bright with hope, peace, and boundless joy. My ways are higher than your ways, and my purposes, like the stars in the heavens, are beyond numbering. Rejoice, for the dawn of your redemption is at hand. Joy unspeakable and peace unshakable are not distant dreams, but treasures already set before you, waiting to be embraced. The doors of heaven stand open, their threshold glimmering with the radiant light of my glory. What awaits you is beyond human comprehension, for I have stored up for you treasures imperishable, blessings unmeasured, and a fullness of life that overflows with my goodness. Behold, I am the Lord your God, your strength, your shield, and your exceeding joy, and I will never fail you. Teach this truth to your children, and to all who walk the path with you. Declare my faithfulness and sing of my mercy, that the generations to come might know the wonders of my love. In every act of trust you sow seeds of eternal harvest, cultivating a garden of righteousness that will bear fruit for all eternity. Those who partake of this fruit shall taste my goodness, and their hearts shall be filled with the abundance of my grace. Do not measure your life by the fleeting glories of this world, the accolades of men, the vanities of wealth, the pursuit of power that fades like mist. These are but shadows passing away with the tides of time. Instead, seek the treasures of my kingdom, eternal and incorruptible, where neither moth nor rust can destroy. Fix your gaze on me, and I will guide you into riches that cannot be lost and glory that cannot fade. In my presence is fullness of joy, at my right hand are pleasures forevermore. I am the King of glory, sovereign over all creation. The earth is mine and all that fills it. Every need of yours is known to me, every cry echoes in my heart. Trust me, beloved, for my provision is without end, my wisdom without flaw, and my love without limit. Align your heart with my eternal purposes, and you shall walk in a light that never dims and a peace that defies understanding. Hear this, my beloved, blessings I bestow upon you are not for you alone, but that you might pour them into the lives of others. Let your love flow like a mighty river, watering dry and weary lands, and your faith shine as a beacon in the darkness. True strength is found not in the proud, but in the humble, those who lean upon my grace and walk in my light. It is in your surrender that my power is perfected. It is in your weakness that my glory shines brightest. Rise, my beloved, and walk the path I have set before you. Each step you take in faith is a stride toward the unveiling of wonders beyond imagining. The extraordinary shall become your daily bread, and the miraculous your resting place. Open your heart to the fullness of my love, and let it transform you. For I am the Lord who calls you by name, the one who goes before you, and the one who walks beside you. Be bold and courageous, for the journey is glorious, and my love is everlasting. Walk, dearest one, in the spirit of grace, adorned with the garments of generosity that mirror the very essence of my kingdom, a realm where love is the sovereign law, and forgiveness forms its immovable foundation. Know this, the intricate designs I weave into your life, though they may sometimes seem burdened with weight, are crafted with divine intention. They are not meant to sow despair, but to foster growth, to prepare you for heights of glory that exceed your wildest dreams. When I remove something from your grasp, trust that it is only to make room for a gift far more precious than your heart could conceive. And when I shower you with blessings, they are not mere adornments, they are keys to transformation, revelations of my infinite goodness that will leave you in awe. Every twist and turn in your journey is tenderly guided by my hand, an unfailing declaration of my boundless love for you. I am molding you, refining you like gold in the fire, preparing you to stand unshaken against the tempests and to face every foe with a courage that will not falter. Through these trials, I am teaching you the sacred art of patience, not a passive endurance, but an active proclamation of faith. To trust in my timing is to rest in the arms of my perfect plans. The waiting, though it may stretch like an unending horizon, is never void of purpose. It strengthens the fibers of your soul, aligns you with my divine nature, and readies you to rise with a bold spirit to meet the dawn of your destiny. Patience, my beloved, is a treasure that I bestow freely, but its greatest worth is unlocked when you embrace it with a willing heart. In the stillness of waiting, you will uncover a depth of satisfaction, a joy that springs from placing your trust wholly in me. Picture your heart as a vessel, brimming with the living waters of my presence, cascading with renewal and life. Feel the warmth of the sacred anointing oil as it flows upon your brow, a tangible reminder of my blessing and favor, and of the holy purpose for which you are set apart. This oil marks you as mine, consecrated for plans that transcend the temporal and stretch into the infinite realms of eternity. Breathe deeply and let the fragrance of the earth, after the rain, fill your senses, a whisper of renewal and a promise of blossoming growth. Know that a mighty torrent of blessings approaches, a deluge of grace prepared to pour into your life, bringing forth a harvest born of the seeds you have sown in faith. Yet even now, in the sweetness of anticipation, I call you to wait, to anchor yourself in the assurance that my timing is perfect. In the moments when the waiting feels like an eternity, lift your heart to me, and let me speak words of life into the depths of your soul. Surrender the fears that drain your spirit and find refuge under the canopy of my love, for in me you will discover a peace that transcends understanding and a fulfillment that no earthly treasure can provide. In the sacred stillness of my grace, you are shielded from the storms of uncertainty and held within the luminous embrace of my eternal love. Imagine your life rooted in trust and patience, as a tree planted by streams of living water, its leaves evergreen and its branches heavy with fruit. This life, steadfast and unshakable, is not for your joy alone. It is a light to the world, a testimony that draws others to the wellspring of hope and faith that sustains you. Your quiet endurance, your unwavering trust, is a song of praise, a hymn that proclaims my faithfulness even in the silent hours of waiting. Do not underestimate the power of your faithfulness. Each moment of patience is a declaration of hope, a bold testament to your belief in the divine plans that are unfolding in my perfect timing. The blessings I have prepared for you are not rushed or incomplete. They are masterpieces, intricately woven into the fabric of time, waiting to unfurl in their fullness at the appointed hour. Hold this truth close to your heart. Let it uplift you, and fix your gaze not on the fleeting shadows of doubt, but on the radiant abundance that even now takes form beyond the veil. I invite you to savor the beauty of each day, to embrace the contentment of a heart at peace with my plans, even as I work unseen miracles in your life. Let not your heart be weighed down by the ache of transformation or the longing for what is yet to come. Rise with boldness and take each step forward in faith, like a child learning to walk, each movement a declaration of trust in the dreams I have sown within you. Know that no step is too small, no effort in vain, for every act of faith draws you closer to the glorious destiny I have prepared. With tender hands I offer you blessings sweeter than honey, more abundant than the rains that quench the thirsty ground. Picture the heavens opening, a torrent of joy cascading to refresh your soul, to awaken forgotten dreams, and to ignite new passions within your heart. This is my promise to you, a harvest of beauty and abundance springing forth from the seeds of trust and diligence you have faithfully planted. You will stand in awe of the richness of what is to come, the tangible fruit of perseverance and unwavering faith in my provision. Even the resistance and disdain of those who oppose you will not be without purpose. Their hearts, too, will be softened as they witness the light of my presence shining through your life. Those who misunderstand or challenge you now will come to see the peace and joy that only I can give, and they will be drawn to the reflection of my love within you. Let this knowledge be your peace, for I am at work in every detail of your life, weaving together a tapestry of boundless blessing and eternal purpose. The path you walk, though shadowed by the mysteries of the unknown and adorned with the weight of trials, is not without purpose or meaning. It is a sacred journey ordained by my hand, where every step you take carries the whisper of eternity, and every challenge bears the seeds of a greater glory. Behold, the valleys you traverse and the peaks you climb are not barren, they are alive with my promises, rich with the treasures of my presence, and fertile with the fulfillment of divine purpose. Every twist in the road, every shadow that falls, is but a part of the masterpiece I am weaving, a design far beyond what human eyes can perceive. Take heart, my beloved, for the trials that rise like tempestuous waves are but a canvas for my power. When you feel the weight of impossibility pressing against you, remember that my strength is made perfect in your weakness. What the world deems insurmountable becomes, in my hands, a stepping stone toward glory. Each obstacle you face is not meant to break you, but to refine you, as fire purifies gold, revealing the brilliance of a faith steadfast and unshaken. Rejoice, for even in the crucible of hardship you are being shaped into the vessel I have called you to be. This journey is not yours alone. As you walk in my light and abide in my love, your life becomes a beacon for those who wander in the shadows. The peace that flows from within you, born of my spirit, speaks louder than 1,000 voices, drawing the weary and the lost toward hope. Your faith becomes a testimony, your perseverance a testament, and your love a living invitation to the abundance of life in me. The light you bear will pierce the darkness, and through you, I will touch the hearts of those around you, calling them to the path of truth and life eternal. Do not despair when the road is hard, for my promise stands unshaken. The trials you endure are but momentary afflictions compared to the eternal joy awaiting you. Each tear you shed, every burden you carry, is known to me, and in my perfect time I will turn your sorrow into rejoicing. Trust in my plans, for they are good and full of hope. Trust in my timing, for it is flawless. Every season has its purpose, and every moment is an opportunity to draw closer to my heart and know the fullness of my love. Come, find rest beside the still waters of my grace. Lay down your burdens and let the river of my peace wash over your soul, cleansing you of fear and filling you with the strength to continue. Here, in the quiet sanctuary of my presence, you will find the clarity your heart longs for and the renewal your spirit craves. Drink deeply of my living water and let it flow through you, quenching the thirst of your soul and equipping you for the path ahead. Every crooked way will be made straight, and every stumbling stone will become a foundation for your next step. Even in the clamor of life's demands, know that I am your refuge. I am your strength, your shield, and your song. My love is unfailing, my grace unending. Trust in me, for I am working in ways beyond your understanding, aligning every detail of your life with my perfect will. The prayers you whisper in the stillness, the cries of your heart, do not go unheard. I am the God who sees, the God who hears, and the God who answers. Though the journey may stretch beyond what your eyes can see, walk forward with the assurance that I am with you. When your strength falters, lean on me, for my grace is sufficient. When the weight of the world presses down, remember that my power is made perfect in your vulnerability. I am shaping you, not for mere survival, but for triumph. I am preparing you to witness the miraculous, to see the impossible bow before the power of my name, and to experience the fullness of joy in my presence. Beloved, trust in me. Rest in my love. Know that every step you take, every moment you endure, is drawing you closer to the eternal peace and immeasurable joy I have prepared for you. Your life is being woven into a tapestry of divine beauty, one that will glorify my name and bring you into the everlasting embrace of my presence. My beloved child, hearken to the voice of everlasting grace, a boundless stream flowing ceaselessly from the depths of my divine heart into the fragile vessel of your soul. This grace is no fleeting touch, no mere salve for momentary affliction. It is a transformative power, a holy current that renews, restores, and uplifts. It awakens the eyes of your spirit to behold the world not merely as it is, but as it might be when bathed in the radiance of my infinite love. Under its sacred influence, the veils of despair are lifted, and you will discern the hidden beauty within every moment, uncovering treasures of wisdom and adversity, glimpsing my hand even in the shadows of your trials. My grace does not simply accompany you on your journey, it envelops you, empowers you, and strengthens you with a courage not born of flesh but of my spirit. It infuses your being with a peace that transcends understanding, a tranquility that no storm can erode. Through this holy gift, I transfigure the very essence of strength and weakness, turning what the world scorns as frailty into a dwelling place for my glory. Your weaknesses laid bare before me become altars where my power is made perfect, where the broken are made whole and the weary find rest for their souls. Oh, wondrous is the mystery of my kingdom. In its sacred alchemy, the lowly are exalted, the broken are crowned, and the meek inherit the fullness of my blessing. What seems insurmountable in the eyes of men becomes a vessel for miracles in my hands. Your life, dear one, is a living testimony to this truth, a beacon of hope to a weary world. By the power of grace, your steps are steadied, your burdens lightened, and your spirit fortified to walk boldly through the valleys and over the mountains of life. Embrace this grace as the cornerstone of your faith, the wellspring of your resilience, and the compass of your soul. It shields you from the assaults of despair, strengthens you against the tempests of doubt, and fills you with a love that surpasses all comprehension. It is not your striving, your perfection, or your accomplishments that draw my favor. It is your trust, pure and childlike, that opens the gates of my mercy and invites me to work wonders in your life. This trust is the key that unlocks the treasures of my heart, allowing my divine hand to weave a masterpiece of beauty and purpose through every thread of your existence. Trust, beloved, is no passive yielding, it is a bold and active proclamation of faith. Each step taken in trust declares to the heavens that my power is greater than the chaos that surrounds you, stronger than the trials that assail you. With every act of trust, the floodgates of my intervention are opened, and I move mightily, transforming the impossible into the inevitable, the broken into the whole. Through this trust, I prepare your heart for the trials yet unseen, and what once appeared insurmountable will become a testament to my boundless love and faithfulness. Know this, my precious one, your trust is a light in the darkness, a beacon that draws others to the warmth of my presence. When they see the peace that emanates from your soul and the blessings that abound in your life, they will be stirred to seek me, and your faith will become a fountain of hope, a vessel of my love poured out for the healing of nations. Through your trust, the weary will find rest, the lost will find direction, and the brokenhearted will find solace in the shadow of my wings. Walk boldly in this trust, for it leads you into the fullness of life and the depths of my divine purpose. Each step, though shrouded in mystery, is guided by my hand and directed toward the fulfillment of every good promise I have spoken over you. Rest, child, in the assurance that I am orchestrating all things for your good, weaving every moment of your journey into a symphony of love and grace. You are like a tree planted by streams of living water, bearing fruit in every season, and the fruit you bear will be for the nourishment of many. Never cease to draw near to me in prayer, for in this sacred communion, I multiply your blessings and deepen your joy. In your surrender, I call forth miracles from the seeds of faith you sow, and I magnify your influence to touch lives far beyond your imagining. The limitations of your past cannot contain the vastness of the future I have prepared for you. As you walk in my spirit, your life will overflow with abundance, spreading hope, healing, and love to all who cross your path. Let your days be a living testimony to my unfailing faithfulness, and watch as I expand your borders and multiply your blessings. The seeds of trust you plant will grow into mighty oaks of righteousness, offering shelter and strength to a weary world. This is the divine rhythm of grace. What you receive in abundance, you will share in abundance, that my name may be glorified in all the earth. Stand firm, beloved, and let your life declare the beauty of my love, now and forevermore. Amen.